Hi, my name is Bevan Biju Matthews, and this is my video presentation for the CMPT 353 project, which involves creating a channel-based chat tool. Before we proceed with everything, let's run a Docker Compose file so that our containers are up and running. Our containers were built prior to upping the Docker Compose file just to save time, and I'm just going to go through some of the logs that's been given. So our backend has been successfully connected to the right port with connection to the MySQL server as well. We've created two databases called channels DB and user login. User login is pretty straightforward. It has a table consisting of all the accounts uh, that's been registered using our chat tool. And channels DB has a table that contains all the channel names, all the names of our channels basically. Yeah, and then now we can see what our front end is doing in this case. So we get to a landing page, which basically welcomes you to the project and gives you a short description as to what the project is all about. Uh, in short, I'll just say what it does. It's a channel-based chat tool which helps users to create multiple channels as well as view them. Uh, and we can also post messages to specific channels as well as reply to those messages as well. We have also implemented a functionality where you can reply to certain replies within a message within a channel, and that enables us to nest our replies as well in this tool. So before we proceed, let's try to log in and let's just create a user for this case. So it's Bevan, Bob, and Bevan123. And let's click on register, and we have successfully added an account to our database. And let's have a look from the back as well. And yeah, it saves our username, our full name, and as you can see, our password, which was given as Bevan123, has been hashed into this. So let's try to log in using the one that we've gotten. Or before that, I'm just going to show some error handling in this case. So if you put in an invalid username and password, it's just going to say that there is no account found with the given username and password. And if you end up uh, spelling the password wrong, we could have an error message saying that as well, that the password is incorrect, but there is a username available with the given username. So yeah, let's do that. And now we've successfully logged in into our chat tool. So as you can see, there are various buttons to do various things for our chat tool. Uh, the first two involves channels, second two is for messages, and then the last two are for replies. So let's see if we have any channels available here, and as you can see, there are no channels available and there are 0 channels in this chat tool. So let's go ahead and create a channel called gaming, and let's create it. Gaming channel has been created. It's been inserted into the channels DB database, and yeah, gaming. And well, if you see, we've also created a database called gaming, which has two tables called messages and replies, which is what this log says. So messages stores all the messages that we've put in to the channel, and replies consist of all the replies for all the messages in the gaming channel. So let's go ahead and put some messages in. Okay, I'm gonna put in channel name first, and I'm just gonna put in various like game names because that kind of makes sense for this case, I guess. Okay, so we've added Just Cause, we've added Far Cry, and let's just add one more, GTA. And let's check if actually we can just do it from the front end. Gaming, show all messages, GTA, Far Cry, and Just Cause, and let's have a look in the back as well, and all of them have been inserted. So now let's just go around creating replies for certain messages, and I'll also go through explaining how we nest our replies in this tool. So you would want to click on create a new reply, and as you can see, there are 4 input fields. The first 3, and if you just want to create a reply to a specific message, we would just want to add another reply to the correct channel, and then input the correct message ID as well that replies to that particular message. But then if you want to nest our replies, if that means we want to reply to a specific reply, then we would also want to implement our reply ID there before we submit a reply. So let's create some replies, okay, for gaming, and let's do Far Cry 2. Far Cry 7 is on the way, which I don't know. And let's click on submit. And let's make another comment for the third one, GTA. GTA 6 is also on the way. Submit. And before we go to see if our replies have been added, let's also create a nested reply as well. So let's nest it. Before that, let's just see all our replies so that we know which one we want to nest it to. So let's go to gaming, message number 2, all messages, and that shows that Far Cry 7 is on the way. Let's go to replies as well, and yeah, so both our replies have been added as well. So let's go and create a nested reply. Gaming channel, message ID 2, reply ID 1. Far Cry 6 was not all that great. Why not? And submit reply, and that creates a nested reply. And let's see here from the back as well. As you can see, Far Cry 6 was not all that great, has been nested to ID number 1. And in order to view it from our front end, we would just want to put in all the correct variables: gaming channel, message ID 2, and yeah, if you don't put in any reply ID for showing our replies, it's going to show all the replies that we have, including the nested ones. And if you want the specific nested comment, nested reply, then we would just want to input our reply ID as well. Sorry, 2 message reply ID 1. Sorry, we're replying to the first reply. So show all replies, and that shows us our nested reply for the first reply, and it says it's a response to message number 2 and reply number 1. So yeah, I think that basically covers up all the functionality that we've implemented in this chat tool. And yeah, there is a button to log out of our session, and that just takes us to our landing page. I guess this concludes our this concludes my presentation for this project, and thank you so much. Have a good day.